What's up, you guys? Casey Farlow here, registered dietitian and healthy hormone weight loss expert. And you guys, I am so blown away right now. I was just looking at my TikTok. Okay, so I just got on TikTok probably like 4 months ago. And I had one video that got 2.6 million views, you guys, and it's on the topic I'm going to talk about today. So I wanted to kind of make a more long format video on the subject because it's so popular and it's really hard to fit in everything that you need to know about metabolism in just 15 seconds on a TikTok video. So I wanted to provide you guys a little bit more insight about that TikTok video, about, those signs and symptoms of a slow metabolism. Obviously, a lot of you guys are dealing with a slow metabolism and have a lot of these symptoms. So I want to make sure that I cover that today. Before we get started, I want to make sure that you guys check out my healthy hormone weight loss snack guide. It's full of 50 different snack ideas. The link is below. You're going to get it sent straight to your inbox. And it's full of really yummy snacks, and I explain how to create a healthy hormone snack on your own as well. So make sure you click that link below. Now let's get started. So first, let's talk about what are those signs and symptoms of a slow metabolism and what can it be showing you about your hormones. So one of the first symptoms that I often hear is that you're cold often. So if you're really cold, that's a sign to me that your body has slowed down and that your metabolism is going to suffer because of that. And that can be a sign of many things. You want to make sure that you have a full thyroid panel for any of these symptoms. I cover it in my program of how to get proper blood work, how to know what optimal values are for your thyroid, because often when you go to your physician, it's just a TSH number. And honestly, that's not the full picture of your thyroid function. You also want to look at your free thyroid hormones. You want to look at your thyroid antibodies as well to make sure you don't have any thyroid autoimmunity. So it's really important, and you can work with me or work with another provider to really know exactly how to get that full thyroid panel to rule that out as a potential cause, because having like cold hands and feet and being cold often is often a sign that your thyroid might not be up to snuff. So that's my first really, important symptom to look out for. Number 2 is a libido that has gone bye-bye. So your sex drive just isn't what it used to be, and you're just not into it. You're just not feeling it, And that can be a sign of many different hormone imbalances that can cause a slow metabolism. So one could be low testosterone, one could be too high of estrogen. Even if your testosterone is too high, that can cause your libido to be non-existent. Or if you have any kind of HPA axis dysfunction or cortisol issue. And I do the Dutch hormone test in my practice, which is the most comprehensive hormone panel. It tells me all about your sex hormones, your adrenal hormones. I can gain a lot of insight about your metabolism from a Dutch test. So make sure you check that video. I made a whole video on the Dutch test, what's included, even showed you a sample result. So you guys can always check out that video to learn more about the Dutch test. Next would be fatigue. Fatigue is a super common complaint I hear from many of my clients, and it's a really good sign that you might have a slow metabolism. There are many, many different hormone imbalances that can lead to fatigue. So that's why I always recommend doing the Dutch test to really get a good idea of exactly what's going on with you. So again, cortisol being low is a big one that can cause fatigue, testosterone being low, estrogen being low, your thyroid function, again, not being what it needs to be. So again, really important if you're having symptoms of fatigue. And fatigue can be, really sleepy throughout the day, or it can be that kind of full body fatigue where it's just like really hard to get up and go. So again, if you're having that symptom of fatigue, there's something that potentially could be wrong. There could also be a micronutrient deficiency that's causing it. So it's really important to work with a provider, whether that's me or somebody else, to really get to the root cause of your fatigue. But it can be a really good sign that you have some kind of hormone imbalance. Also, number 4 is unexplained weight gain. And when I say unexplained weight gain, this is like there's been no change in your diet, no change in your physical activity, and it just doesn't make sense why you're continuing to gain weight, right? And if it's significant weight gain, you really want to get this checked out. You really want to look at your hormones. You want to make sure that you get to the root cause of this unexplained weight gain. Again, that's a sign of a slow metabolism, but a slow metabolism is caused by a lot of hormone imbalances. So it's really important to get to the bottom of that. The last sign that can be really common is dry skin. Okay, so dry, just flaky skin, that's abnormal for you. So it's not like you moved to a drier climate or anything like that. You're in the same climate, the same kind of lifestyle, and all of a sudden you're having really dry skin. This is actually a symptom that for me, I have hypothyroidism. This was like the biggest sign that something was wrong for me. Nothing had changed in my life, and all of a sudden I had this like scaly, dry skin that just didn't make sense. And I had my thyroid checked and my thyroid was low. So if you have dry skin, again, make sure you get that full thyroid panel. That's kind of the biggest thing that can lead to that dry skin and a slow metabolism. So again, if you have any of these symptoms, work with a provider and really get to the root cause that's causing your slow metabolism. Again, if you want to learn more about the Dutch test, which I think is the best hormone test on the market, and what I use with my clients, you can always, check out that video on the Dutch test that I created. So lastly, I just want to review some of those hormone imbalances that can impact your metabolism. So I know I've talked about many of them, but first is your thyroid. So making sure you have a full thyroid panel done. And then also estrogen dominance can slow your metabolism. PCOS can slow your metabolism. Higher testosterone, which goes under that PCOS umbrella, can slow your metabolism. So again, if you're noticing that you're having these symptoms, really important to get to the root of it so that you can heal and so that we can boost your metabolism. In my Healthy Hormone Weight Loss program, I really focus on those 5 pillars of hormone balance so you can optimize your metabolism and feel your best, which is most important. I want you guys to have a quality of life. I want you to wake up having energy and feeling good for your partner and your children and having a better mood and better sleep, and all of that is important above and beyond just the weight loss piece. Obviously, weight loss is important and can be an important part of hormone balancing, but it's more important to me, and I know more important to you, that you feel really good. And if you have a slow metabolism, there's a good chance that other parts of the picture are not working the way that they should, and you're not feeling your best. So again, I urge all of you guys to make sure you get this stuff checked, whether you work with me or another provider. If you have these symptoms, get full labs done. Make sure you get a full thyroid panel done. Make sure you do the Dutch test, right? I offer a Dutch mini pack where we do Dutch testing and you have a 45-minute follow-up with me to really get a game plan to know exactly how to heal your metabolism and your hormones. All right, you guys, comment below if you have any questions on that, or if you have any symptoms of a slow metabolism, let me know. I'm always here for you guys. All right, again, this is Casey Farlow, registered dietitian. Until next time, I'll talk to you guys soon.